Hello, folks. Welcome to Earworms. It's the holiday season, so I know a lot of folks are out and about doing lots of things, and things are going on and all that sort of stuff, but we're still here. Um, of course, this being the Christmas season, a lot of people are not aware of another birth that took place near this time of year, and that would happen to be the birth of Mike Mountain Hawk Gourley, who was who was kind of like plopped out by his mama on December 21st in the 20th century, in there somewhere. And he's with us tonight. And he brought some of his friends, musician friends from around the world, some really entertaining folks, some really talented musicians. And we're going to have a fun time. And we're going to be enjoying winter solstice. This is December 21st, the shortest day of the year, the darkest day of the year. And there may be some odd things going on because of that. So we'll see what happens tonight. But anyway, I would be nowhere without my partner in life here, the wonderful, the beautiful Liza Cejudo of the Psyche Electroacoustic Opera Company. Hello, Liza. How are you doing?
Hello. Happy birthday, Mike.
Well, we'll have him on stage shortly so he can respond to you.
I just
Actually,
wanted to make sure I didn't forget.
get it
'Cause
in there. All right.
I forget things. Yes.
All right. So let's bring out the birthday boy. Why don't we? So he should be here when we introduce some of his guests.
Yes.
Here we are.
There I
Hello
am.
there you are.
Hey.
So
Thank you.
anyway, Mike, we've got some fascinating folks that I think we're going to introduce one by one.
We do.
There
And
might
more
be some
probably
folks
coming later.
there might be some folks tonight that our audience has met before, but we should still introduce them, I think, one at a time so that, anybody new in the audience will be able to get to know them, and anybody, that's been around with us for a while. I mean, there's still some new folks tonight. It looks like we have a little fun lineup here.
Yes, absolutely. Gonna be great.
All right. Now, I will bring on our other fairly regular right now, and then we'll do the guests so we can spotlight them as they should be spotlighted. Good to see Colin in the chat there. Colin, if you do want to come on at some point, just say so in the chat. I can email you a link. Looks like we'll have room, but we were just watching that there at first because Mike was like inviting folks.
And then
say, well,
there should be still more coming. So
okay. Well, we'll take
we'll
it
see.
easy. Well, I was going to invite Archer on because Archer Collin.
Sure, go ahead.
Because he lives in the same country as Stonehenge, and because of that, I think he really knows a lot about the winter solstice and everything. But I don't know. We'll see. In any case, we
Colin
have
knows
this guy.
his history.
One rabbit suit coming right up.
Yep.
Look. Jesus Christ! I warned you.
Careful, you have been warned.
Stonehenge, where the demons dwell and the banshees live, and do live well. It was funny because I was going to say the opposite of Archer. Like, you've got some really cool guys coming on tonight. I'm happy to just kick it in the chat, and you can bring on the guys. I'm not sure. I'll do whatever, man. But it sounds like we have some very accomplished musical guests.
Well,
Yes,
you
we
love
do.
music, man. So I'll leave it up to you. If you want to drop out at some point, go ahead. But right now, in
Right
case
now, we
there's a
look good.
lull, in case there's a lull, you're a
All
very
right, well-
knowledgeable guy, and you love music. You love a lot of great bands, and I think you'd also like to talk to some of these folks. So I want to
just
give you
don't-
the opportunity to
yeah.
do that.
Don't be shy about kicking me if you need the room. But I'm
okay.
happy to hang out.
All right, we'll see.
Absolutely.
That's nice, Mike. Absolutely. All right, our first
I was
guest
saying,
that-
absolutely. Thank you for being
There you go. You cleared
willing
it up.
to drop out if need be. Hopefully not. I don't think so. But let's get Steve on because it's like 1 a.m. where Steve is.
Oh, all right. Well,
So I don't know.
well,
We don't want
we
him to
do
fall
have-
asleep on us.
We do have for
And Dario,
is he still here?
I hope so.
Steve, I was just highlighting his name and then Steve disappeared. Does anyone see Steve Vergano down below the stage there?
Yes, I do.
You do.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah, he
do.
just
He's
popped.
there.
Oh, I see. Hello. Is there somebody there? What am I doing wrong here?
We don't know.
Well, because for me, there's a second row. Steve, you used to have a face.
Uh-oh.
Now you're an avatar. Hello, Steve.
We might have maybe he had to go potty. Who knows?
He's also muted. So I guess also maybe Steve, you're new to StreamYard.
He says I'm here.
Yeah, down below the stage.
Oh, he's figuring it out.
There is a mic icon. If it's red, that's why you're muted. And then there's a camera icon. If it's red, that's why your camera isn't showing. Instead, we see a generic little, some like to call it a nipple. And then you disappeared. I didn't do that. How about we introduce Dario? Until we
Yeah, give him a minute. He said he's just figured it out. So
yeah, we'll get Steve worked out.
I screwed it up and had to go out and come back in. So
Yeah, and you're here every week.
and I'm supposed to be a veteran.
Hello, Steve. How are you doing?
There he is.
Hey guys. Hey Lawrence. Hey Mike.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, it's a bunch of
Hey, we
guys
go through
figure
this
out how
every
to do a
week.
stream.
Yeah, so I missed everything up until this point. Now I'm
That's all right.
You didn't
Pleasure.
miss much. So, Mike, how about you introduce Steve to us? Because this is his first time on Earworms.
It is his first time on Earworm. So anyway, Steve is hails from Switzerland, where it's what 1 o'clock in the morning.
1:13 a.m. to be precise. I had to
One-
take a nap. I had to be okay, like because normally I sleep at this time. Unless I have a concert, but generally if I'm home, I'm in bed like around between 10 and midnight. I tend to fall out. So my wife was like, "Well, go take a nap." I was like, "Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it." I was like, "I'm so tired," and she was like, "Go take a nap. I'll wake you up," and she did. And turns out I'm full of energy, and I could, so it's all good. Yeah, I'm
There
a
we
bit shy. I get shy sometimes. I'm a bit shy, so when I meet new people,
Always
so I
an
tend to-
excellent attribute for a stage performer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're just kidding. You're among friends here.
So it's nice. It's
But
nice, and then I really wanted to also thank Mike, for supporting. Like we've met each other online and through some other people that I've worked with, and I think it's quite magical that to know Mike. It's been quite a cyber experience, I could say, and then all of a sudden you get to it's a real person on the other end. You have a real person, and it's someone you can actually communicate with and have things to share and potentially who knows where any communications could lead, and people, how maybe he wants to come skiing in Switzerland sometime, or something. You never know.
I don't know about the skiing, but
Oh yeah, that
I would
actually
love
be
to come
fun.
to Switzerland. That would be
Yeah,
wonderful.
especially the baby slopes.
Yeah, no
The baby
doubt.
slopes, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those.
I'm 51, and I used to do plenty of skiing when I was younger and everything. But then somehow, when you get out and about in life, and of course over here in the States, when I moved to Florida, that kind of put some of the skiing on hold for a bit. And so, it's been a while, and I don't know if I'll be able to handle it right about now.
It's been a while for me too. I mean, we're basically it's ski every winter. It's ski season. So, but
Oh,
me
yeah,
myself, I'm also 51, and life has also made me slow down.
Oh,
So
awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
as well, and I can relate to what you just said. I've had to, but I do go, and
Well,
the baby
let us
slopes.
bring
I do the baby slopes.
let's bring Dario on, and so that way he's not just sitting there feeling left out. And then we're going to
Yeah.
introduce you guys. We're going to play a little bit of your music.
Yeah,
so
I
the
want to play a
audience
little
gets to
music so
know.
people know who you are.
All right,
musically.
so please welcome Dario Saraceno, I believe.
Yeah, Saraceno, depending.
Saraceno.
Saraceno,
Yeah,
Dario, come stai?
Saraceno if you're coming from the Bronx.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, it's good to have
Nice.
both of you on.
Yeah, in a
I'm
moment.
honored.
Well, yeah, in a moment.
And I met
guess,
these guys. This is all trickled down from those wild guys that consider the source.
Oh.
And
Those
those guys have turned me on to so much good music, but they've also turned me on to some really good friends. So
Yeah, well, Gabriel and Consider the Source are a great band, and he's a great guy, Gabriel.
yeah, hopefully he'll be here a little later on. He's at his parents' house.
Okay.
That's a good
Imagine
son.
that, but yeah, he
For the
will be
holidays.
here. So and
Is
yeah,
everybody ready for the holiday season?
oh yeah,
Better be
If
the
you got
first
as many
holiday
kids
is
as I do,
tonight.
if you got as many kids as I do, you're probably just as stressed out as I am at the moment. Yeah, we have. So it's a big family over here in Switzerland. I'm in Switzerland, and I'm from. It's a long story, but Asheville, North Carolina is my home. I live
Wow.
in the Jurassic Mountains of Switzerland, and I am a father of 6 kids. So the holiday seasons is very stressful for me, and I tend to do the ostrich. I just shoop, stick my head
So,
in the sand
You
and
were
just
a
wait
good
for it to
old boy
pass.
in North Carolina, and then you moved to Switzerland and became a producer.
I've always been producing my own music since I was
I
already
meant
in
the 6
Asheville, North
kids.
Carolina. No, this all produced.
Lawrence made it funny.
Had to explain it.
I
but,
got
you
that
know.
one though. That was great. Yeah, producing. No, I started young. I started in Asheville. My three. My firstborn was born in Barnardville, North Carolina. Home birth, and then Matthias was born in transport on I-26 in the car.
Whoa.
And
Wow.
Jazz was born in Geneva. Yeah, so it's a long story, but yeah, the kids are there, the family's good, and the music is good. And music got me here. Basically, that's all I can really honestly say. That's being focused on music and wanting to be a better person and be a better musician. Basically, better music, better person, better music. It kind of goes hand in hand for me. As we evolve as humans, as musicians, we also evolve, and the music gets more mature as we get more mature. And I think I have music to thank for that, for getting me here, all the way here.
Yeah.
And it, as long as I stay focused on being a good person, evolving, and focusing on my art, then somehow, without even knowing, I got someplace, which isn't maybe absolutely not the absolute place I would love to be, but it got me out of the place that I wanted to get out of.
Well, let's say hello to Dario, and then we're going to hear some music. So,
Yes.
Dario Saraceno,
How's it going?
how are you?
Now Dario's not only a musician, He also, he acts. He's a photographer. He has many hats.
That's true. Yeah.
And what is it you told me about your acting once? You do that to fund your music, kind of.
Well, it was just an accident, really. I mean, I never had any ambitions of being an actor, but I actually auditioned for Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh.
And
Wow.
and I just went there for ha-has because it's one of my favorite musicals. And then I actually got hired to do the part of Caiaphas. And
Oh,
I knew
wow.
nothing
Yeah.
about theater at all. So they were very nice and generous to let me know how to maneuver the stage. And it was really a successful show, and everyone kind of dug it, even though I was nervous as hell. And from there, it just stemmed into other things. And next thing you know, it was like Saturday Night Live. Other things started happening. And then I said, oh, maybe I should kind of take this a little bit seriously. So I went to New York for some acting lessons and stuff. And it's been a hell of a ride. Just a lucky thing that I never expected to happen. But I totally enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been on Saturday Night Live multiple times, haven't you?
5, I think. Yeah.
5.
Is that?
Yeah.
I knew. I was like,
Oh,
I knew it.
you're
I was
the
trying
guy
to figure it
that
out. I
had
was like, where have I seen this guy? Actor, photographer, musician?
you're the
Where have I
guy that
seen this
had
guy?
that sexy cake store. The cakes where all the women were going to the bathroom.
It's some really wild stories. A lot of times, you won't recognize me because usually wigs or props. But every now and then, I do play myself without the props and makeup. Yeah. But
Yeah.
It's
Well,
fun
let's-
being there.
Let's play some music. How about that? So
Yeah,
our
yes.
audience gets to know what you guys do first. So I selected a piece from Dario. It's Dario and the Clear, and the piece is entitled Angels Crying. And we're going to see what happens. I think at worst, YouTube might take the monetization from me and give it to your publisher or a label or something like that. And I'm fine with that since you're a guest on the show. As long as they don't block me or or interrupt the stream or something like that.
I sincerely doubt it.
Okay. So here we go. Let's check this out, folks. There we go.
Walking slowly. Bloodstained walls, blue corridors. Bloodstained walls, blue corridors. Bloodstained walls, blue corridors. We've lived 1,000 years and still we count the tears of angels crying. We lived 1,000 years and still we beg and plead for angels crying. We still recount the tears of angels crying. We lived 1,000 years and still we beg and plead for angels crying. We lived 1,000 years and still we count the tears of angels crying.
Wow, beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Whoa.
Oh man, the changes were. This is what I like in music. That's
yeah, I
what
gave
look
it to my
for.
friend Cook. He could solo over that.
I loved it. I love the arrangements, the change. I mean, it was just when you think you heard something, and boom, catches you by surprise, and that's what I like. That's what I look for in a good song.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I
we
call
did.
I called Dario the genre-less musician.
Oh,
You
I
can't-
thank you so
You
much.
cannot
for that,
pin
Mike.
him down.
That was the
Oh.
greatest compliment I've ever received.
Well, how about
Oh, well,
beyond?
yeah, from
Yeah,
the heart,
because I
buddy.
hate
From the
that
heart.
shit.
Yeah, that's
Well, because
was really
when
what
I-
I heard. I mean, I didn't make it
I
up.
played some weird shit, and like there was a song called "Deities in Splendor."
Oh,
and
yeah.
I got reviews from certain magazines and stuff. And then when Mike heard it, you know, he's also like a wonderful journalist, right? And he wrote this amazing. It really was. This guy gets it, and it was actually meant for a dance troupe, first of all, right? So I actually wrote that piece for a dance troupe, and whatever it was, you know, the thing is, like a lot of people assumed, like what there's a cheesy jazz section, and Mike just he didn't know I wrote for a dance troupe, but he understood it on just that. On the composition point, not knowing that was meant for dancers, because at that point I was in New York City a lot at the Joyce Theater, so I was writing a piece for a big dance troupe. Well, I said I want it on the album anyway, so he
Man, I love that song.
and it's like he had the best, really, Mike, the best description. Like I didn't even know him at that point. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, this guy's freaking great.
Well, how about we just pause
You
one
understood
second
it.
because
I mean,
there
like,
might be
it's hard for
some
people to
other folks
understand
here
that.
that want to talk to you, Dario.
What? What's up?
Because I just feel bad because there's some names below the stage appearing and everything, and we might as well at least get these folks up on stage
Who
so
we
they can
got?
say hello. Well, there was from the beginning Rudy.
Oh yeah, Rudy
Garceau?
Garceau. That's actually
We
a
got Rudy
friend,
and the Flute Wizard.
Some friends. I just
Flute
And
Wizard
didn't know
here?
if it was okay for me to pass the link to a friend of mine in Nashville, North Carolina, that wanted to just sit in, and so
Nope.
he's just sitting in checking it. Oh, there he is. Oh, we'll check it out.
Yes,
There he is.
He's
There's
welcome
Rudy.
to be here.
Hey.
So cool. So I guess
We
could,
got Kyle
I could send the
Neidig
link
in
and
the,
invite a bunch of folks then.
Yes, yeah.
We
We
got
also
Kyle?
have Kyle Neidig. Yeah. Mike
So
has,
it's a party.
Mike may be a fantabulous journalist, but he has not learned how to stagger appearances yet.
Cool.
We do have Jeff Mann here.
Oh,
think you folks
yeah.
know this guy.
Yes.
Jeff,
Hey Jeff.
What's
oh
up,
wow.
guys?
We
I'm
got-
honored.
Happy
Great
to join.
have you, man.
Yeah, and I recognize that that last artist, Dario. Nice to see you.
Yeah,
you too, man.
yeah.
I met them.
Yeah.
up
So,
in
Mike, how about
Woodstock,
you
Maryland.
introduce Jeff for the rest of the audience? He
Okay,
hasn't been
well,
on
I
here
mean,
where-
we have, I have talked up Consider the Source every chance I get on this program.
And you
We
should.
had Gabe, and now we have Jeff. Gabe may be around a little later on, but Jeff is the drummer extraordinaire from
Yeah.
Consider
The drummer.
Source. Yeah.
And
And
then
and I just want to add that I know Mike. I know that you're a Steelers fan. That's correct, right?
No.
Oh, I thought you were a Steelers fan for some reason.
No.
Okay, I
think
can
he's
see.
a
I thought one
Bengals
time we
fan.
talked about that. My bad. I apologize. I'm watching the Steelers game here. Almost over.
Oh, you're good. You're good. No worries. I'm not an anti-fan, if that may.
Lawrence, just in case
but,
you want to make it, just to give space to the Flute Wizard, you can take me off stage and I'll manage the chat.
Okay, well, if you want to be off stage, that's fine.
Yeah, bring the Flute Wizard on.
Well, no, there's room for him. I just didn't get to him yet. There's a lot to do. All right,
Thank
so
you
here
all
we
for
go.
coming. It would have been a
Our
lonely
audience-
birthday bash with no one.
People that have been with Earworms for a while probably already know Kyle Neidig, the Flute Wizard. He's been on twice before. Instrument builder and flautist extraordinaire, as well as
Yes.
healer, sound healer.
Yes.
Please welcome Kyle Neidig.
Kyle.
Hello,
Hey,
Kyle.
Wizard.
Howdy. Happy birthday,
Morning,
Mike.
man. We got a party going on.
Happy
You
birthday.
too.
Is your birthday today?
It is today.
That's
Winter
my
solstice.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Thank
man.
you.
My mom's birthday is also today.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
so
thank
that's
you,
cool.
Mom, for giving us Kyle, for sure.
Yeah. Well said.
Wow.
Well said.
Yeah, man. This,
Shall we
this,
sing
this
a
guy
happy
makes
birthday?
some of the
No, no, no. 1 in the morning over here. It's 1:30 in the morning over here. I don't know if I'm ready for a happy birthday song.
oh gosh.
Well, we could always sing, some of those lyrics I think we all know. And you run, catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same, Mike, in a relative way, but you're older.
I'm
shorter
older.
of breath, and one day closer to.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh no.
There we go. Happy birthday. I'm one day closer to death. Anyway, I started
I
to
left it
say,
out. I censored it.
I think most of our audience does
Oh,
know
wow.
Kyle, but
That was
some
funny.
of my guests don't know Kyle. Kyle is not only a great flute player and some
cutting out.
other assorted, he makes them.
Flutes right
And he
now.
doesn't just make your
There we go,
standard
I'm back.
typical flutes. He makes flutes in many, many, many different keys, and that's how I
And
found.
so where's
him.
it? Where it? I guess everybody's in different states, different
Kyle
countries
is-
as well.
I'm
or
in-
they're
I'm in
just-
Oregon
States
right
of
now.
consciousness, yes.
I'm on the West Coast in Oregon at the moment.
Okay, so we got Oregon, we got Switzerland, we got
Oh, cool.
New York.
I'm in
That's a
Florida.
good group.
Yeah.
The big birthday party.
Well,
man.
Jeff's not technically in New York, are you? You're Jersey.
Sometimes it cuts out. I don't get all
Yep.
the audio.
Yep, I'm in Jersey, just outside of Philadelphia.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're close to Philly. You play a lot of Jeff not only plays in Consider the Source, he jams with so many different bands, and mostly up on the East Coast where it's a little far for me to go see him, or I would. Do you still got the Ween thing going on?
It's been on a bit of hiatus, but it's still floating around.
Okay. So if there's any Ween fans out there,
Je
and
crois que si je me
you're
connecte
East
sur le
Coast,
5G, chérie, ça pourrait.
yeah, Jeff does some of that too. So Jeff is
Peut-être que ça irait mieux.
massively all
Yeah.
these guys, everybody
Non,
on
c'est pas
here
l'Internet
plays
qui-
just different genres.
qui
So
fort.
and Steve as well. I've heard a lot of different kinds of music coming out of Steve, and I got to say the stuff that Steve's been doing lately and his new album is just excellent, man. I'm loving what you're doing here lately.
Yeah, in
So-
fact, that was going to be the next thing I play. Now, I don't believe this is. I don't know which album we're speaking about here, but
$1,000.
Well, I meant for the video I'm going to play.
Oh.
I was about to play. Let me see. Look it up here. Returning. The Steve
Yeah.
Vergano band.
That's my favorite.
Ah,
So
They're all
Hopefully
good.
you picked
That
a good
one-
version. I gotta get self-conscious. Maybe I'll get a glass of water while y'all listen to
well,
this.
I went to the YouTube channel, and so whatever you posted there.
Yeah, which I'm never quite sure what.
and
Sometimes
thank
Oh,
you to
maybe-
Scott who keeps putting out all
But go
the
for it. No,
links
seriously,
to YouTube.
it's like playing the lottery. Go
Yeah,
for it.
you've got people posting it for you, I guess, and stuff. So
Well, not really. It's me. I'm sometimes do things in a way that I don't. I tend to go back like much time later and not remember. Like there's still stuff that I'm going. I did this. Oh, and I'm having to go back and remember that I actually did something and completely forgot that I did it. So this happens sometimes. And
Yeah.
I've been filtering through some of the old stuff because a lot of my stuff is very old. Like, but yeah, I started my music a long time ago, so it's all different versions of different songs with different players over the years. And this is recent. This is from 6 months
Yes,
ago with
it's
my new
recent.
band. These guys are the young guys, Neil Flukiguer, Maxence Nappet, and myself. But
This
the
time-
pianist isn't there. This was before the pianist locked in, and the pianist and I, we have Consider the Source and Talk in common, and we didn't know each other. And here in Switzerland, Consider the Source and Talk are, I would say, unfortunately, not mainstream bands. Like we don't really, I mean, not mainstream. That wasn't the word I was looking for. I was looking for like maybe not a lot of people have heard about them around here in Switzerland where I am. So when I found out that this pianist that I was playing with was a big fan of Consider the Source and Talk, you know, we definitely locked in, and it was definitely a very unique thing to meet someone in Switzerland who's 27 years old or 26 years old and has all of the musical background. Are you guys still there?
Oh yeah.
Did I get? Oh, something happened. Uh-oh.
We're
We hear
here.
you.
We're listening, and we hear you.
Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm talking to myself.
No,
No,
we
we
hear you.
hear you.
We hear you.
We're here. We hear you. How about we play his video, and then
Yeah.
we'll type in the private chat, make sure he knows he's good. let's go back to a view where we see each other.
Fun
All
stuff.
right.
There we are.
Yeah.
Man, that was great. Love it.
Yeah, that was the loudest I could get it, folks. The level was a little low here, but
I love it when people just jam out, you know?
Oh man, yeah. Yeah.
People should go back to that more.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think a lot of the new album he's put out is improv actually. So another thing I always enjoy from Consider the Source is the improv jams. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
A lot of that.
Oh, without doubt.
And you guys do it so well. It just, I don't know, man. I know that's kind of in your roots, Jeff, but
yeah, I was really digging that piece right there, though. That was awesome. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve.
Did we
who's your
lose
drummer?
Steve, or I don't see him?
Well, he seemed to be curious as to whether we could hear him a little bit before, but that might have been because I went full screen with his performance there. But yeah, I'm looking. I don't remove anyone from the stage.
No, I wasn't thinking you did. I
he
thought
might have
maybe
logged out, and maybe he's trying to log back in. But let me see. Do I see him down below? There's just so many people that it's like
he got lost in his own video.
Steve,
Man,
there
he's in the private chat.
There he is.
We can hear you now, Steve.
Yeah, we could hear you before,
If
actually.
you speak.
It may be on mute.
Steve seems to be typing to us now. How you doing?
Yeah, give him
Do
a
you
second.
hear us? Okay. Well, this is awkward. Mike.
Yes.
Okay.
What would you like to
1
do
2
next?
1 2. I'm back.
He's
Oh,
back.
there he
There he is.
Hey.
Well, yeah, we all. I
Hey.
think we
So,
all enjoyed your
thanks for
video.
playing that, and I saw the message, Jeff. It's coming from you. You know, it's like you're definitely like consider the source. Mwah. I mean, thank you for saying that. That's makes me. That's yeah, man. Wow, you did like that, really? Cool. That you know
Yeah.
when you have somebody that you admire that actually tells you something like that, then that is worth there's not a thing that's worth any amount of money.
Yeah, no, I mean, genuinely, that was really awesome. I enjoyed that a lot.
Thank you, because that will inspire me to do better and keep going. Unfortunately, the pianist that I'm playing with, which actually we have Consider the Source in common, he knows you guys, and has been listening to you guys. He's a young, amazing pianist, and I'm lucky to play with these young guys. The drummer and the bass player both have they're very studious. They're in jazz schools. They both got their master's degrees. The pianist already finished his bachelor's a year ahead of time, and they won't give him his diploma because he has to do he has to do the time. He has to do the hours. So, and this pianist tonight, we pretty much met on the foundation of, oh, you know these guys? You've heard of these guys? Yeah, Gabriel Marin, yeah. The extraterrestrial dude. I was like, yeah, and talk,
awesome.
and of course we have talk in common, and so I was just kind of like, wow, how many guys in Switzerland am I going to meet that has the same musical background as me and digs the same music? Because here in Switzerland, it's a great country. But things, we must say things as they are. It's like it's not an easy country to be in as an artist, especially playing the kind of music that I'm playing. And being in Switzerland is very hard. And meeting musicians that have the spirit, the state of mind needed to play, to write music and play written music, but also to improvise, because we improvise a lot, and everything, most of it, the songs are just a foundation for us to be professionally accepted. But when we get on stage, we're just playing, you know. And then we have the songs to fall back on when, if we're feeling a little less creative than usual, then we fall back on our songs. And we even have, you know, I sing, and it's a little joke. My wife says, I sing better than Bob Dylan, but I'm no Freddie Mercury. So anyways, I just had to throw that out there. So yeah, I sing songs, and I also sing like any kind of songs. It doesn't matter to me. I just play music, and I love music, and it doesn't matter if I have to do some hip hop or some folk songs or some bossa nova songs or something that would sound more rock or more I just don't have anything that I prefer or don't like or dislike. I just try to stay away from hateful stuff. You know, basically, I try and propaganda. I really try not to put the propaganda and the hate into the music.
Well, I tell you, Bossa Nova is really on the
that's
edge there.
what I was. It's taken me years to do this, to get to know the guys, to meet the guys. It's really a circumstance of like space and time continuum, where since I don't have the money, and I'm a father of 6, so money is not something that I have, and if I do have it, I give it to my children and my wife, and that's where it goes. So as far as me being dependent on divine intervention, I'm dependent on space-time continuum and how I focus my energies and how life responds to those energies and vice versa. And it's really and I finally I finally did it. Like, I'm 51 years old, father of 6. It's been 11 years since, you know, Zach McNabb was on the phone with me 5 years ago, and you know, he was ready to help me out, and I wasn't, and I didn't have what he needed, and I've spent the past 5 years doing that so that I could get back in touch with Zach and then say, okay, 5 years late, sorry dude, but maybe now I can try it again. And so these guys, the pianist, I wish you guys could have seen that, because he's like, I guess they're all 3 of them are a gift from God, but this pianist is just like, it's wow. And so anyways, enough of that. But I'm I would yeah, man, I'm touched. You guys listened, and I'm here with you guys. I'm really touched. Thank you.
Well, what has drawn me to all of
next, I want to hear some more music.
Yes, what has drawn me to all of you guys is that the spirit behind it. It's all from the heart.
When you talk, I can't hear you.
Is everyone else? Does everyone else hear me?
Lawrence talk. No, now it's bugging out again.
Oh, okay. All right, just making sure. But yeah, no. From the heart, and yes.
I'll
anyway,
type to him.
Yeah. Type to him. Let him know.
Oh wow. Oh.
But
Scott.
Anyway, I'm losing train of thought.
7 kids. You mean somebody out there in this world has more kids than me?
But anyway.
Oh yes, our chief mod.
Well, Bob Marley did.
Eat my shorts.
That's Scott up there in Minnesota.
Yeah, Scott up in Minnesota. He's the one putting all your links out so people can go to your YouTube channels and watch more awesome videos.
Yeah,
and they're all on Bandcamp too. So
absolutely,
you can go there as well.
See if I can get back in on this. But
yeah, Steve, we do hear you. I guess you don't hear us.
Yeah, 11 years.
Kyle,
11 years.
Kyle, what have you been working on lately?
But it started a long time ago. And my music is available online. I mean, there's all of it.
Yeah, everyone's on
Bandcamp and Spotify and MX3 and Reverb Nation. I think I'm everywhere. I spent years being behind a freaking computer like this, and my wrists are hurting. I spent more time behind a computer sometimes than I do behind my guitar trying to get all this stuff out there. But I'm still.
Okay, Mike. So
totally, it's.
I was asking Kyle what he's been up to lately.
I really haven't been up to much. I've been taking it easy.
Let me do this again. Let me try this. I'm going to go in and out.
All right, I'm going to need to tell Steve that we're
or not. I'll just sit here and
don't worry about it.
It's like a Charlie Chaplin movie.
Lawrence, just
start doing little things, little dances.
Yeah, we're all going to start feeling like we're tripping
here on Earworms.
This is what happens when you do multiple people.
I just muted
meeting.
I muted Steve just for a second until he hears this. Here, I'm going to let him know. Steve,
Okay.
We're talking to Kyle now. Go ahead, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm not up to much right now, Mike. I have had a decent November and beginning of December with just a couple sales here or there that just have allowed me to kind of relax and enjoy the holiday season. I have been doing
Good.
I have been doing a lot of recording actually. So I have a buddy of mine. He's a he's just like a fellow shamanic friend of mine that I've known for many years, and he's been making a lot of beats. He's a really great producer, so he's been making a ton of beats, and he just sends me like packages of beats like every now and again. And then when the house is quiet and the roommates upstairs and my girlfriend aren't here, I will like open up some of the MP3s or WAV files that he's sent me, and then I'll just like shut my door and like just listen to each track that he sent me, like pick the flutes off the wall and then just start recording for all these random tracks that he sent me. We have like over the past year and a half, we've been compiling like a bunch of like really, really nice music that we have probably, after I finish this next batch, we have like probably close to 2 albums worth of stuff that is unreleased.
Nice.
So I'll be actually releasing some music come like 2026, maybe like within the first quarter. We just have to like cherry pick all the different like songs that will have continuity for like one album, and then like master that and get that out of the way, and then we'll tackle the second album. But it's all like really, really nice, like ambient lo-fi hip hop, down tempo, like jazzy electronic dance music, like very much fusion, like, but it's all predominantly like instrumental chill out music where faster BPMs here or there and slower BPMs here or there, lots and lots of, synths and like ambient drones and like really nice, like jazz, like percussion and like really nice composed, like, beats from, his sequencing and doing electronically and just making beats from scratch. And that's all I've actually been doing on the side. I'll like go up in the garage and like I'll make a few things here or there every now and again. Like recently I just made like a couple more ocarinas, and then like I put them up because right now I still have like at least maybe 30 units on the website. So unless more units sell, like I kind of let them chill and I don't feel like I have to work. So I sold a flute or two like immediately after I, sometimes when I finish a piece, I take the next day and I do all the clerical for it, the video, the thumbnail, the this, the that. And then once I upload all that, then like sometimes when I post it during the day, it might just like end up selling overnight. So I had that happen like once or twice during November and December that just like allowed me to kind of cruise a little bit. And that's about it really, Mike. But I really haven't been up to much, I'm just I'll tinker in the garage and make something when I can, and if I'm in the mood to have more of a introverted day, I'll like if I have the time and the peace of mind, I'm just recording. I'm up to right now.
I hear a bit of a echo
Yeah,
there.
there's an echo coming from somewhere.
I don't know. I know Jeff's got to run.
Yeah.
Jeff, I thank you
Should
so
we-
much for coming by, man. I love you, brother.
I do have
Hope I see you soon.
Thank
All
you
right.
guys, and Mike, you got a little care package coming from the mail on its way if it didn't arrive yet.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Cool.
You got it.
I appreciate it, man. See you
right.
soon. I hope.
You guys, I'll keep tabs on what you guys are up to.
All right.
All right.
Dog's
Thanks.
waiting
Thank
for
you,
me.
Jeff.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
care.
Got to get the dog. Merry Christmas, brother. All right.
All right. Well, I was going to play a Jeff drum solo, but it looks like he does need to go now. So
Well, we might have. Hopefully, Gabe's going to be here in a little bit, so keep an eye on for Gabe.
Well,
But,
anyway, back to Kyle. I do have a video from Kyle here.
Yeah,
A
good.
recent build of yours. I believe it's called a Kaliuka hybrid flute.
Oh yeah, I made that's
Cool.
something that I just recently did for fun. I just made a hybrid version of a Caliuca, but with a Native American style mouthpiece on it. It's an interesting little flute for sure.
Well, I think I'll be able to share that video momentarily.
Cool.
It's been a bit of
Yeah,
a
good.
crazy night. Thanks for bearing with us, Kyle.
Hey, I mean, this is what happens when you get multiple people linked into a, kind of webby phone call, Zoom
Webby
meeting
phone
thing.
call. Yeah,
Well, I
mating
appreciate
thing.
everyone
I want to
coming.
hear the music.
All right, so here we go.
Season's greetings and holiday blessings from
All
the
right,
Flute
so
Wizard,
here we go.
bringing to you a fun little submission from the workshop. This is a hybrid style Caliuca, so it's got a native style mouthpiece instead of the traditional, more recorder-based fipple that you might find on those particular styles of overtone flutes. This is about 2 feet long with a 5/8 inch bore diameter. Has a really, really lovely sound. Left the bamboo naked, just a beautifully clean and skinny bamboo pipe here with zebra wood accents. You've got zebra wood mouthpiece and very low profile, simple zebra wood totem right there. Really, really lovely percussive overtone and octave skips that you can get with a flute like this. All these really crazy fun frequencies. You can possibly mingle with like the 4th and the 5th of the actual root note of the flute. It's in C sharp, which would be a bassier C sharp,
Wow.
I guess, a C sharp 4, being this such a long and skinny pipe. I'm going to just demo this super, super simple. I'm going to create a little bit of a drone with it and then do some cascading of overtones on top of that. Just let this particular instrument shine for itself. Enjoy. fun flutes to use by a campfire if you're doing any type of ceremony work or shamanic type work. Just a great fun flute. Really clears the energy out of a space. And there's so many different sizes that you can actually create with this particular type of flute, that you can get lower tones, you can get even higher tones. It's very, very piercing. And I think one of the best factors about that is that it doesn't necessarily even really need to be mic'd, which is a lovely thing. I was just adding some reverb and delay because, of course, it makes some nice texture. But
all right, I'm going to pause you there, Flute Wizard, because you're with us live.
Yeah.
Rather than listening to a recording
I'm
of
here.
you talking, we
I'm
can have
here.
you talk in real time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a particular, there's a lot of different overtone flutes all around the world. Like the Slovakian one is very famous, known as a fujara. It's a big shepherd's herding instrument. The thing's like, they have a couple different sizes, but they're like 6 feet long, and like they have an extendable pipe that comes down to your mouth so that you can like hold the thing. And there's other variations of overtone flutes, of course. In Peru, in South America, there's a really, really long one called it's called the grandfather flute, and it's the one that I've had a chance to play was made by a very famous musician and instrument maker, Tito La Rosa, and he makes his in a really cool way. It's about like, I'd say it's about a 1-inch bore, maybe 1 1/8, or in between 1 1/8 and 1 1/4, somewhere in there. You get a really nice, like perfect bamboo stalk. The thing has to be at least like 5 to 5.5 feet long. And then from there, you create a classic recorder style mouthpiece. So like if you've all seen your regular school recorder, that particular style where it comes to a scoop at the tip and it's got a relatively large square fipple cut out of the top of the flute, that recorder style fipple is then installed or carved into the bamboo, and then you can get probably like 5 to 6 octaves of the same fundamental of the flute. So the Russian kayuka is a very, very kind of simple and less complex one. Like you can build them in a couple different sizes. You can get ones that are a little bassier. If I find the right measurements, the hard part is like I'm fusing a Native American style embouchure and Winway and fipple and all that stuff into the mechanics of the flute. So I'm sure if I make more and more of them, I can continue to augment the format so that like it gets more octaves and it gets more range. But really all that boils down to is the length and the diameter of that particular stalk or that pipe. And if the specs are like ideal, then, you know, right now that one that you heard, the lowest note that you could get on that was a C#4, which is essentially like the bass range, which kind of starts to be on the bass range of C. Okay. And then a C5 is like soprano, and then a C6 is like high soprano. So in that rate, like even if I blew the most gentle, like the most gentle possible on that flute, then you could hear a very, very subtle and kind of faint C4. But then the moment that you increase your breath pressure, and let's say it's all about like doubling and tripling. So like if you double your breath pressure, you're going to hit a C#5. And then if you triple your breath pressure, you're going to possibly hit either, you know, an F# or a G#5 around that 4th or 5th area. Or you might, if you push it a little harder, you might skip all the way up to C#6. So it's really crazy. So it's one tone, but it's one tone that at the same time, you know, it's like the fundamental, the root note. If you double the pressure, you can get the next octave up. If you triple the pressure, you can get the next octave up. And then if you vary your breath pressure throughout with like all sorts of weird techniques like vibrato, cheek fluttering, tongue fluttering, watermelon seed spitting style stuff, everything that you can do and think about with like how to make your mouth be more percussive. Then you can start to really augment and
vas-y, vas-y. C'est ouvert.
It's an interesting instrument. Like they're you could build them in a lot of different sizes, and they just provide a very like, you know, it's a percussive overtone flute. It's supposed to jump octaves. It's supposed to, make odd pitch frequencies in your fourth and in your fifth. It's just it's a great instrument for, it sits on top of stuff nicely. So like, like I said, it doesn't need to be mic'd. Like they're pretty piercing when you jump up into the second or the third octave with the thing.
Yeah.
So it's just an interesting form of. It's a road less traveled by. Like it's a very, the flute, that particular flute has a lot of cultural variations and stuff, but not many people mess around with them. So I think that's the thing, is that you're just getting you're getting a lot of new weird percussive stuff.
Yeah, I think he's got to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I think, Flute Wizard, you've made sure there are no questions because I think you've explained everything about that flute that anyone could possibly have.
Glad you.
Steve, thanks for coming, buddy.
Still can't hear, but it's okay. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Wow, what a night. Well, now there's just like 4 of us.
And Gabriel is on the way.
Okay, well,
I got a text from him. He said he's about 5 minutes from home, which was a few minutes ago.
Well, it's there's 4 of us, so I think now we could have a little bit more of a interlaced conversation.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody's patience, and it was meant to be a birthday bash. That it has been. So
we got bashed.
Cheers.
No, but your flutes are awesome, Flute Wizard. I have one right here.
Oh yeah, I have
the
many.
A minor pentatonic.
Dario, when can we expect this new release you're working on? How soon? Are we getting close?
We are. I'm working on 2 albums at the same time. So I'm jumping between it's going to be a single release, like 2 releases. It's not going to be a double album, but I would say maybe March. Yeah. If everything goes right. Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll have to, now that you've been here, maybe we'll have to have like an album release party and where we can talk to you at more length.
Yeah, one-on-one stuff.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be great.
Yeah, we usually don't do this kind of like a whole bunch of people all at once.
No.
But
This was all about
birthday, so it was a bit of an experiment.
Hey, it's all good.
A little different than when people gather in a room. It's like streaming is a different.
Well, it's funny because I had to do a movie where I had to play the clarinet, and I don't play the clarinet. And, so I faked it really well. But it was funny when I said I probably should try to learn this thing. So, you play like, and even the guy we just saw, it's like I was trying to get a tone, and then I didn't know how. Someone gave me a clarinet years ago. I just had it here. And then the casting director said, well, do you have a clarinet? I said, yeah. I don't even know how to put it together. Well, this guy told me how to put it together, but then the one thing he forgot, because I'm trying to get a note. I figured I should be able to get a note, right? So you may appreciate this guys who play flute there. And he forgot to tell me, like, you need to wet the reed.
Yeah.
So I was like sitting there struggling for hours, and he goes, oh yeah, wet the reed. I'm like, oh, okay, now I have a chance, Well, the thing is, like, what the guy was talking about when I started finally playing it, it was like, yeah, how much breath? Because I'm playing like, I guess I found middle C, but then it's like, oh, it changes. Right? Am I correct about that? Like how much air pressure you put in?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I play like, middle C, piano, all these things I play. But then it's like, oh, wait, I'm not hearing a C anymore. Like I can do a lot of things with just, and again, I spent like probably half hour, 45 minutes on this thing, but it was quite the intriguing, how much you can change with the air. And then I said, wow, anybody that plays like those instruments where you have to do your breath is quite amazing to me. Because I always just hit things, piano, strings, right? That's easy. But blowing into something is like, wow, I have a whole new appreciation for that. So I was really intrigued with the guy that was just on. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That guy being Kyle right there.
In the
Yes, I didn't catch it.
Flute
Yeah.
Wizard.
No, that was
Oh,
really
Flute
good stuff.
Wizard. Yes,
Yeah,
first name
wonderful
Flute,
stuff.
last name Wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I've noticed over the years that are just like little just little musical like anecdotes and observations about different instruments and musicianship as a whole. And since I am predominantly a wind instrument player and a percussionist,
No.
when you think about when you play flutes for a really long time, and various other wind instruments, whatever, is the focus of that you've been focusing in, these little thoughts come up where it is that, like touching on what you said, like every other musical instrument that doesn't utilize breath as the actual thing for making the musical tone is, like for me, I believe that since breath is then the primary function for creating your actual tone and making your notes, it's a lot more demanding on the player, because every other instrument you're breathing is passive and secondary.
Oh yeah.
So that's the thing that I've noticed over the years, is that like, I mean, reeded instruments like oboe, clarinet, saxophone, like even all the fretless ones, all the horns that are fretless, the trumpet, like trombone, like all that stuff, for my personal taste, is on a whole nother tier of
Fretless
I have a whole new respect for them now.
yeah. Like,
well, can I pause you folks just for a moment, because I want to
Gabriel's
introduce
here.
our next guest here. Please welcome Gabriel Marin.
There he is.
Hello, Gabriel.
Can you hear us? He can't hear us.
He can't hear us. All right, below the stage, Gabriel, you might see a series of icons, and one of them is a microphone. If it's red, it's muted. The microphone wouldn't actually have anything to do with you hearing us, though. There is a gear icon for settings, and on there you might be able to find audio, where you can check that you're coming out the right device.
Damn.
All right.
His volume's up.
Yes. Well, I think I did hear him for a moment.
Did we lose him?
Oh, is he not there anymore?
I think we did.
Okay. Maybe there's connection problems. Hey, folks. This isn't, what do you call it? This isn't the news, folks. We don't have satellites.
Yeah.
What is that thing? I don't know. I think it's been like a decade since I've checked out something called the news. All right. But, supposedly there are other things where people come on live and talk.
It's getting on is the hardest part.
Yeah, but one of the things about that flute, a harmonic flute, is, are you able to sometimes get multiple? I noticed there's a drone on it, but are you able to get multiple harmonics at the same time?
I made that drone like passively while I was making the video. I just like stepped on my pedal and recorded a little bit of extra stuff so that it had more texture. But yes, it really depends on the actual, like, if you get lucky with how much air you force in when you're also blocking the air from coming out with your finger. When the air smashes in on itself because it can't escape and it's like trying to, that's when you can possibly get multiple harmonics.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Now we're trying again with Gabriel.
We can hear Gabriel.
Can you hear us?
Now it seems to be working.
There you go.
Yay!
We do hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Happy birthday.
Can you hear us?
Happy birthday, Mike.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. There seems to be some sort of it seems like a lag situation, but I do hear everyone. Nice to see everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
Likewise. It's great to have you on again, Gabe.
Absolutely. I think you know Dario.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Yeah.
How's it going, Gabriel?
And I don't know if you met Kyle, aka the Flute Wizard, wonderful maker of flutes.
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
And I told you, Jeff was on for a little bit, and Steve Vergano from Switzerland was on. So we've had a world event going.
Yeah.
Nice. That's very cool. That's very.
And you've been doing the family thing, huh?
Yeah. Just hanging. I got a young one, and so it's his first, very young. We're just taking him around. It's more time consuming than I'm used to, but it's very good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you just became a father this year.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah,
just a few months ago. Yeah. So
yeah,
I've got a little guy now, so it's great.
Little Gabe.
Yeah, so we had 3 shows.
Gabe.
I was gone. What?
No, I said a little Gabe.
Very much. Very physically.
Without the beard.
Without the beard, yeah.
Not yet. I mean, I have got him the hat, and I have got him a tracksuit already. So he does have his little 6-month-old tracksuit.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Awesome.
And soon I'll have a little Dutar Dombre in hand.
Well, it's funny. I have this little guy, like my smallest one. This is like the small one that I have, and this is 19 inches long. And when he was born, he was exactly 19 long. So no matter what, this is, and this will always be that little special instrument. So.
Oh yeah, you love that. It's a nice little.
Yeah, I really do.
Carry it everywhere.
Well, that's the nice thing about this. I can kind of just throw it in a bag and take it with me, and it's, I can just have a thing with me.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Being a flute player that you got, like I saw when I was young, I saw the great Indian bansuri player Hariprasad Trevesia, and I wanted to play bansuri so bad, because with a flute you have this little piece of wood and you just have that perfect tone. No matter what, I have to have pedals and an amp and volume to get it. I'm happy with with a flute or something. You just have this little piece of wood and you can play it and it sounds so perfect. So I bought a bansuri, and for like 1 month I was practicing it, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna stick to guitar stuff.
Bansuri is for a transverse style flute. It's actually a pretty tough flute to play. Like the finger holes are like set far apart, so you have to play it with like piper's grip, and like because you have to play at piper's grip, you have to wrap your hands around the flute in a really awkward way. And I mean, of course, they're very versatile. Like if they're made well, they'll have like 2 to 3 octaves of range, which is impressive for just a bamboo pipe. So, that's one of the cool parts about them. They're very intricate for just being a little stick of bamboo. Like there's a lot of precision that goes into making those things.
That's what blew my mind. Like he was playing so beautiful, all the bends, all the gorgeous parts, and then the shreddy parts. It was like I couldn't believe what I was hearing, and I was just like, well, I need to be able to do that. But so I've definitely spent a long time like transcribing his stuff for guitar. But those that play ney, that's like the flute that I play most with is ney players.
Ney's really hard to play as well. Ney and caval, like those two flutes are really, really, really hard to play. You have to stick them in your mouth in a really weird way, and then you have to like breathe in a completely different way, and you have to curl your tongue in a really weird way to like arc the wind in a proper fashion. Those two for end blown style flutes. Like I can play shakuhachi relatively well, but I've tried to make an appropriate tone on a ney and an appropriate tone on a caval before, and it's just like my head can't wrap around it. It's some sort of weird, like just a muscle memory or something that I haven't like thought of with my mouth yet, but maybe eventually down the line I'll like kind of stumble across it. But it's those are very hard instruments to play for sure.
The guy so you picked the hardest one to try and learn.
Well, I mean, the guys that I play with, a few of them double on ney and caval. that seems to be, I guess it's similar. It's similar to that. I guess it's similar enough, and they're from that part of the world. One of my good friends I play with, he's a very good ney player and also plays Caval. And so, and they're different, but they're that similar sort of thing.
Well, traverse flutes that you blow into, those things I still haven't been able to figure it out. The Native American style flutes, you basically put it up to your mouth, and I mean, there's more to it, but you basically blow into it.
Yeah.
So
right.
There's no you don't have to wet a reed. There's no exact mouth. It's much simpler in that regard.
Yeah. The ney is all reed. It's like a literal reed. The whole instrument is made out of bamboo reed. So it's basically like it's one giant reed.
Yeah. We're in different flutes, and you have that with the Native American style flutes. Is what we were talking about earlier, is the breath. And every flute, people want to start out with these big flutes because they have really nice deep sound and all that, but the holes are farther apart and the whole breath thing is a lot different. So the smaller flutes tend to be a little easier to learn to play on. So they have their intricacies, but
yeah, I see dudes playing online with flutes that have like a drone pitch and the thing. Is that traditionally Native American, or is that a modern thing?
There's a lot of different cultures that have done drone flutes. There's a ton actually all over the world. Like there's different classifications of drone flutes. It's just it's not as it's not done as often. It's like for specific cultures, it would be like they have like this one weird one-off instrument type thing, and but still across the globe, there's a lot of there's a lot of variation.
Yeah, you have a couple different styles. You have the A-frame type style.
Somebody's speaker is echoing.
Yeah,
it's not me. Which is so, and then you have
and where is that? Is that, and that's traditional? That's like a traditional Native American one, or where's that traditional to where?
Well, it would be North America. But you find these all over the world. I think a lot of them are more like the barrel style, where you have two barrels. Yeah, I hear an echo too. It's not me. I don't have mine up. But
I don't have a speaker. Is it me? Should I turn? Is that me?
Might be.
That's so nice sounding.
So that's the kind.
That sounds so nice. That's a very pretty sound.
Thank you. Yeah, I enjoy it. I don't get as much time being multi-instrument, bouncing around and stuff. But
I think the echoing is Kyle. I muted you, Kyle, and then it stopped.
Oh.
So Kyle, if you're on a speaker, that would be why.
I'm straight headphones.
Oh, okay.
All the way.
Well,
it must have just been the perfect timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm struggling with my mic here. It's coming off the shock.
I think
now,
you might have muted Gabriel.
Oh.
Or he did.
Oh. I'm back though. I think I'm unmuted now.
Yeah. He's back.
I'm not hearing an echo now.
No,
I am.
It's not me. I'm on headphones. But
I don't think. No, I have it muted on my other chant. Yeah.
Listen, the internet always has ghosts. There's the, it's like the Matrix or whatever. There's always going to be echoes and shit. I don't know, how does any of this work? We're on all different places doing video screens. I remember when I was a kid, I saw like Back to the Future 2 and they had the video calls. That was like such a futuristic concept. So we're, the fact that we're all doing this with some degree of success, I guess I'm easily impressed. I play 2-string instruments, but this is still impressive to me, so.
Well said.
Yeah, but those two-string instruments are not as easy as one might think.
true.
as when I started out a few years ago with you. So not
But they're very
not as
satisfying.
easy.
2 strings is all you need.
Very
It's
satisfying. And it's been an interesting journey because we've had people on the show or currently on the show that play a lot of different types of music. And the one thing I like is that variety and diversity, and also being you. It's like I've taken lessons from you for 3 years, and I still don't sound nothing like you, but I incorporate in my own music, which is more ambient and stuff like that. I still see flavors of what you teach me. Like I tell you, I don't sound Middle Eastern at all, but I'm able to do things, and I do them with as much respect as I can.
Listen, it sounds great. Honestly, it makes my friends, when I was in Kazakhstan and Tajikistan, I tell people about you, and everyone is so happy that that there's people in America that don't come anything from this tradition and stuff that are learning dutar and stuff like that. So, I've told people all across Central Asia about you, Mike, in particular because of how cool it is that you study this. And so everyone is happy about it.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
I was talking to Sarojinin about you, you know what I'm saying? And so
I hope to get to meet him soon.
Listen, if we can, the album is coming out next year. If the visa situation is a little bit challenging right now, and Tajikistan is a country that does not have the greatest reputation in the world stage right now in America and stuff. So if we're really going to try to make this thing happen. If we can get him in here, we will have him, and it'll be great.
Yeah, it will be. And to finally meet him.
He's a sweet man.
Yeah.
He's a really, really, really nice dude.
I bet he is. And that's been what's really cool about everybody we've had on tonight, and some of the other ones that couldn't make it, but just really good people. And that's that means a lot to me. Steve was talking about that earlier about what was it he said? I can't remember his quote, but basically no hate in music, and growing. Damn. I'm 65, by the way.
Yeah, I can have you. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and I guess the echo is kind of throwing you off.
Yeah. My train of thought is just going out the toilet here. I say I can remember shit from 30 years ago, a concert I went to or something, but don't ask me what I had for breakfast yesterday. It's like.
Yeah, it looks like it was our dear friend Gabriel there.
Am I echoing?
Yeah, you're on a speaker?
What was I saying? I can remember our early tours so much clearer than last year's, just because it was new, I guess, too. You know what I'm saying? And so when something is new, you're like, right, I remember. And then you're just like, right, I've played, how many times have I gotten in the van and got out of the van? So you forget it as you get older a bit more.
Yeah, exactly. But the amazing thing is, I don't know how you feel about your latest album, but man, I think it's some of your best work.
That makes me
really
happy. I like
do.
that. Thank you. That's good, because it was hard. It was a quick writing and a difficult thing just because of the COVID-ness of it. So it's been really fun to play it live. So it's been really, really fun to play live. So I'm glad that it came out well in recording, because it was done so quick, that all the solos and everything are so live that we do it live once, and I'm like, what I did tonight's better than on the recording, so I'm happy that at least the recording represented it well.
Yeah, you recorded it. You recorded it faster than you released it.
But we
by a long shot.
Busted our ass to get it recorded super quickly, so we could get it out 4 fucking years after we'd finished recording it. That was not the plan. That was not the plan. It was like the beginning of COVID. We're like, we're gonna get this done because things are gonna end real soon, and we're gonna have this album to get out. And then
it collided with the hybrid, which was also great. I mean, everything's great, but there's just something about that album that's just, I don't know.
It's well produced.
It was worth the wait. Maybe it was the anticipation. I don't know.
It's also the production. It is our most like studio sounding album, which is cool.
Yeah, it is produced very,
he did a
very
great job. You know, it was our first time ever working with a producer that, you know, and stuff, and so it was just.
But my point being, you know, there's so many bands I can think of that their first album is pretty much their best album, and it's kind of a slow downhill spiral from there. And I mean, there's some bands that still can do it, but
that's a lot of the time with rock music, I think, because certain rock music is such a youthful thing, like the energy of it, all of this stuff is so much intertwined with youth that, like, whereas jazz or classical or, like, you know, the world's traditions of stuff are meant as you get older you can play better your feelings of it. Rock music is like, is not that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not my favorite, you know, my second favorite band when I was young was the Smashing Pumpkins, you know, and when I was like 30, I had a realization. I was listening to them and I was like, oh shit, if I felt these lyrics at this age, that would suck. Like, to write them, because he was that age when he wrote them, and I was like 16. And I was like, this is perfect. But if I was 30 and I was still feeling 16-year-old feelings, it wouldn't be. It's not ideal. You know what I'm saying? And so rock music is about those sort of young feelings. So people come out and then they lose that, and then they don't grow as musicians. Like Coltrane grew so much. If you look at someone like Slash. And not in a disrespectful way, the solos on Appetite for Destruction are perfect rock guitar solos. They're like absolutely perfect, but he hasn't grown 1 ounce as a musician to now. It's the same thing, because that's that kind of music where like, the Sweet Child of Mine solo couldn't be better. It's perfect for that, but that kind of music doesn't lend itself to a growingness whereas the jazz or other sorts of music do. So that's why I feel like rock bands so often will come out young, really swinging, and then they lose that and they don't have something to replace it with.
Yeah, then they come back 20 years later and do reunion tours and play the same shit. And people pay big money.
Or they make albums that are just orange as good versions of what they were doing because they lost and they didn't have something to replace it. They haven't grown as much as people, because you know when you enter the tour van or the tour bus, parts of you kind of stops maturing a bit, and like you just kind of, part of you stays however age you are when you get in the tour bus, because you're just surrounded in this little bubble of your friends and everything for half of a year, you know, or whatever. So part of you kind of just, in it for better and worse, it can kind of just stay like that, you know?
Yeah. Well, I don't, you know, I hear what you're saying. I think myself, I'm doing, I mean, I've been real happy with the stuff I've done here over the last year. And I'm usually my worst critic. So if I'm happy with something, is generally, you know, I'm like, whoa, wait, this is good. I mean, there's times I've actually went, am I listening to me? Is that me? You know? It's like, holy shit. So, and then other people say stuff, and I'm like, well, you know, thank you. And somebody else likes it. So that's nice. To know that I, you know, 65, man, I should be like over the hill, but fuck that shit.
Dude, I mean, like, fucking Ali Akbar Khan was 86, whatever, and still playing tons of shows. I mean, Amjad Ali Khan is like, you know, all these guys, all the Indian guys. I mean, I think Sonny Rollins just retired very recently, and that's because he plays a wind instrument and he just can't. But he was like crushing it.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it's the fallacy of rock music that you have to stop, because until, you know, most composers composed until the end. Stravinsky, all those guys were, you know, all the great composers left unfinished stuff because they were still working.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
You know,
Sonny
so-
is 95 years old.
Who?
Sonny Rollins.
Yeah, right, exactly. And he didn't retire that long ago. Like, he was touring and playing tenor, which is not an easy wind instrument. The tenor has.
Yeah, I know. I play tenor. He was one of my
Dude,
favorite.
so you know what I'm saying?
saxophone.
So being, you know, I could see a piano player or even a guitar player or something, but like to be able to, and he played long solos, man. You know, Sonny Rollins he was not a smooth guy. He went in.
Well, playing a wind instrument like that, I think, also contributes to longevity. You know,
I can see that.
I don't play saxophone as often as I used to, but when I pick up a didgeridoo or Flute Wizard's flute here and everything, and you're just blowing, thinking about your music, thinking about creation and art, and then at the same time your air is just coming in and out of you, and you're doing that basic cycling of air. It seems to rejuvenate, and so I think people that play wind instruments strong into their 90s, hey, that's why.
I could see that. You know, there's a lot of old Turkish, like Sufi guys that are very ney players that are very old and unbelievably good at that instrument, and they play in that wise way, you know, that of that stuff. And I guess it could, because that's like a cardiovascular thing. That keeps you like, my shitty smoker's lungs do not play wind instrument well at all. It's just like, okay, you know. So I think guitar, unfortunately, string instruments lead themselves to unhealthy lifestyles in some ways. Drummers always have to run. Singers always have to regulate themselves. Wind instruments happen. Guitar players, we can just be like, and still be fine, you know. So
That's true.
there are musician archetypes for a reason.
That's funny. Yeah.
So it looks like we're down to 4. Anybody have any questions for each other?
What do you want? Do you have a good birthday weekend, Mike?
I have. I've been very busy. But, yeah. I mean, I did some exciting stuff today. I pulled all the rugs out of the man cave, washed the rugs, swept the floor.
Listen, man. That's the real shit right there.
I've been working on some. I've been working on a lot of instruments. Well, since we got a pause, maybe I'll whip one out. Some people might remember that I made a cigar box sitar out of a piece of shit sitar I bought on eBay many years ago, and then I bought a better sitar. So I took all the pieces off of that, made this cigar box sitar, and so I asked myself, what do I do with this hull of a body that I have with this old sitar? The answer was, let's see if I can back up. There we go.
That's really cool.
I turned it into a Tampura or Tambura.
But can you it just plays the drone notes?
Yeah. You can hear it, right?
Because, you know, there are like folk. Yeah, there are folk sitars that aren't like classical music sitars, but they're folk sitars that look kind of like that.
I'm gonna try to get Mike on. Big screen here.
Oh, the big screen.
Feature.
Well, yeah, it's a big instrument. I have
That's
to
what I'm
roll it back.
trying to do. But I'm not succeeding. That should be. Oh, I guess that's if I have slides. Let's.
But yeah, I basically gutted it. I if I can get it up here, I cut some holes where they had a crappy pickup in here, and put in piezo pickup in. Made the bridge for it, So cut some more holes. That hole was there. But I had gutted
Wait,
it.
the one
so I
you
had
got,
to-
the one you got came with a pickup in it.
Yeah, it was a crappy
That's
one.
cool.
No, I put a piezo pickup in this just for the hell of it. I did a lot of sanding. I took all the crappy plastic pieces they had on it. So essentially, the reason I bought this, $200 eBay sitar or whatever I paid for it was the sitar is rather intimidating instrument, I think.
Yeah,
And I had
that's a
no
real-
idea, am I even going to be able to play this thing? So I bought this one, and it didn't stay in tune. It had horrible tuners on it. I could get it enough to maybe play a little bit. So basically what it did was it took the intimidation factor away from me. And then later on, when I had a little more money, I bought a good quality sitar. It's a studio sitar like this was. It doesn't have the big gourd on it. But anyway, I was like, what do I do with this thing? So I thought, well, I'll make a tempura. Why not? But essentially, there's no frets. It's just a drone instrument. So if you listen to any Indian music, sitar players, veena players, they're always accompanied with the tempura. So I don't know how I will use this, but I've made something out of nothing. So,
well, can you demo it a little bit? Give us a little drone.
It's essentially drone.
Now, how do you maintain the drone?
You keep playing it.
Yeah. Okay.
And it has some sustain to it. Now, I learned a trick on YouTube. I don't know if you can see these strings hanging off of here, but I could not get this thing to buzz. Hear how it's supposed to buzz. Had that kind of buzzy sound and sustain.
Yeah.
And I excuse me, I could not get it to do that. So I looked up on YouTube and found this video. This guy took regular string, tied it to it, and you pull it down until you get the buzz.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Because there's a real art to making these bridges, but even some of the ones that are pre-made still don't do it.
My Indian instrument, it's like a bone bridge for the buzz. It's like
This is a buffalo bone. I bought a buffalo bone.
That's cool.
So, but yeah, I couldn't get it. I sanded and sanded and sanded and sanded, and couldn't get it to buzz. Couldn't get it to sustain. I mean, it was dead. So I found this string tying trick. Man, I cannot talk tonight.
But you tied the strings well, so that's fine.
Yeah. You just tie them around, and then you just pull it down until you get the buzz.
That's cool.
So there you go.
That's very cool.
Yep. Press it.
What are the notes on those strings?
Well, you can tune it any different way. I've got G and C at this moment. Or is it? No, I got C and F. Yeah, C and F.
That's the fourth. Very pretty.
It is.
I wanted to let you know, Liza, that I put you back on in case you wanted to talk. Mike's talking building here.
Cool beans.
Well, kind of, sort of. I took the old sitar body that I had and turned it into tempura. So,
well, you want to repurpose things.
Exactly.
Better than having an instrument that doesn't do anything for you. Make it, into something that does.
Exactly.
Well, then.
So what'd you do with the sitar that you got?
Do what?
You said you got another sitar though from like a studio sitar.
Yeah, a few years ago. I think you've seen it.
Do you ever?
The first lesson we had, you said, "Is that a sitar back there?" And I said, "Yeah." That was 3 years ago. So
Yeah.
yeah. Let me grab it.
So yes, I believe that's the sitar that Mike presented on your show live, right?
Yeah, I think so. Gabriel, I really want to look more at that little guitar you're playing. I want to build one.
So
She
it's
is
one
the
piece of
builder.
wood. It's all one piece of wood except for here. So the whole this and then the neck. There's a little fingerboard, the soundboard, and a fingerboard, but the rest is all one piece.
So the neck has no back angle. It's straight.
Yeah, and the very little bridge.
Oh, nice.
And so the strings
Oh, I want to
tie
try
down
that.
here. Yeah, and so you can see it's not like this is how it's not, it's very small. Like my hand, like it's like two of my hands like are most of the instrument, and so.
Do you
And
know
so,
what
yeah,
the
so there's
scale
two-
length on the?
Well, the whole thing from this to this is 19 inches.
So maybe the length between the bridge and the nut is about 16?
I would guess that this would be like 1.5 inches, and then like one. Yeah, somewhere between 15 and 16. Yeah.
Nice.
You see, the bridge is pretty close to but it's not totally close, but it's pretty close. And it's normal Western frets. It's just missing 2 of them.
Now,
So is it diatonic? Not diatonic fretting?
Well, it's chromatic. It's just missing 2 frets because in certain tunings, you need to do a big stretch, and so this note wouldn't get played. So it's kind of just easier to have that.
Oh, cool.
is the body down by where you play the strings? Is that hollow?
Yeah. So this is all. It balances very nicely like this.
Gotcha. So the
it's
faceplate,
not like
the faceplate covers a hollow chamber.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it feels like this is thicker. Like I have instruments that this is thinner.
Gotcha.
Like this, it's not heavy, but I definitely have lighter ones.
And those 3 little dots on the side, those are portholes, those sound holes?
Yeah, these are the 3 sound holes.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because on sazes and dutars often there's no sound holes, and if there are, sometimes they're more facing the player than facing the crowd.
Very cool. Oh,
Yeah, you should make one.
This
This is like a dead instrument, and there's only like one guy in Turkey that still makes these, and he made them for like a few other people. So only like 2 or 3 people play this. So you should make more because this is like I really love this, and it has the hook for hanging on the side of the yurt or whatever, or putting on. So shepherds would like put this on their belt and go into the fields, and if it rained, they could put it in their thing. So it was just so small. So it's like it's like a really old shepherd version of one of these.
Gabriel, what are the strings made out of?
Steel.
Oh, okay.
They would have been they're normal size strings. They would have been gut back in the day probably, but these are just normal metal strings.
Wow, and it's loud for its size.
It's hard. It's actually surprising. It's not the easiest to pull a tone out of. It took, but it sounds so beautiful. It's such like it's like a little bird chirping.
It's gorgeous. I've been wanting to learn. You know what? Since I've been watching Mike's videos and what he's been learning from you, I've been wanting to learn those triplet and quadruplet patterns. Are there resources online that you recommend for a beginner to?
No, that's the thing is, it's so hard. Like I struggle, like when I was, and there's, I'm combining a lot of different techniques. Like this stroke is not native to this instrument, though they're not native to this instrument. So the best one to look at would be like Uzbek dutar stuff, if you can find any of the strokes for that, that would be the one I would say to look up, because that's the one that has the most cool, like, rhythmic right hand pattern.
Very cool.
I will look that up.
So if you
There you
type
go.
like
I will look that up.
yeah, Uzbek dutar, stuff like that, I'm sure you'll be able to find some sort of beginner patterns for that.
There you go.
It just reminds me of some flamenco technique that I've seen, and I find that, you know, I want to try it on 2 strings. I think I might be able to pull it off, maybe.
Well, yeah, so I have a flamenco student, and so there's like a triplet technique that's very similar. The way we do triplets is like it doesn't really, it's hold on one second. The triplet technique on the 2-string instruments is very similar to the triplet technique on a flamenco guitar, except this one only has to do like a fewer strings. You know, so that as opposed to the flamenco one is like this, I think. This one is like, or so it's just more concentrated.
Wow. I want to learn to do that. I want to learn.
Very
I'm so
percussive.
excited.
Super cool.
It takes some time.
Mike. I'm all about trying things and maybe modifying things a little to make it work for my hands and how I like to play. But I really want to get those patterns out. Oh my gosh.
Well, we want to thank Stitch for the super chat there.
Yes, Stitch.
Thank you.
Merry
Thank you for
Christmas.
joining
Thank
us
you.
tonight. Well,
Yeah,
we
I
really appreciate that.
Well, here's the Gabe. Here's the this is the actual sitar.
What's the headstock look like?
It does not have
Oh,
the.
that's cool. Okay, I've seen those. That's cool.
It's called a studio sitar. So yeah, it does. It doesn't. It still has sympathetic strings though.
That sounds rich for something so small.
It has a
That's
very
cool, man.
I heard a fade envelope there.
A fade envelope.
Well, you
Might
know,
be
like
the echoing. I don't know. We have
Yeah, it's
natural
probably
delay.
the echo. Yeah.
So yeah, just another instrument. I know with all this stuff I play, I don't know how much call there'd be for it. I actually was thinking of maybe starting to put it out there to do lessons myself.
Do it, Mike. Do it. I'd watch him.
I could certainly use the money. Well, it'd be beginner stuff.
Beginner stuff is fine for
probably
beginners.
most
The
probably
rest
most
of
of
us
the
are-
guitar. I don't know how many people out there want to learn how to play this stuff. Maybe,
But that's
It's
what
like
they need. People need
when I
lessons of.
started
There's
out,
so
you-
much guitar stuff, you know.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and there's so many people online. It's just crazy.
Just make a
And
make a
you're one of
video.
Yeah,
Throw it on your YouTube. Don't put too much like stock into it. Just make it for the hell of it. And then if you like it, do another one.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't have to think. Don't overthink it. If you want to provide something to the community, you just go for it.
Yeah, that's one of the things that holds me up in making some videos. Again, is just worrying about them and trying to get them right. I clog myself up and end up not releasing videos.
Oh
Just
yeah,
follow
yeah.
where inspiration takes you and just put it out there. Yeah.
True.
Oh, you're the
Mike,
most
you'd
scripted
rack up
among
so
us.
much watch time if you put out those tutorials, man. I'd be in there binge watching.
Well, I was talking about actually trying to make some damn money.
Well, I mean,
I think I put enough
YouTube
shit
is a
on YouTube
possibility.
for free.
Yeah.
Or you could have like a trial one out and then show people what you have to offer, and then
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Yeah, I could see doing something and then, offering.
Yeah, offering like a few lessons, and then if people want to learn more, they find that it's something that they want to pursue, then they can connect with you privately, or you could have some.
Well, that's the idea
somebody else behind
of
the
private
camera.
lessons, and I think Gabe could say that is the one-on-one. You can go on YouTube and find all kinds of videos, but I can't tell you how many times me and him have had a lesson, and he'll notice the way I'm holding my hand, or something, or strumming with the right hand. So,
Oh yeah,
that
but
is an
definitely
advantage.
playing an instrument, an acoustic
Yes.
instrument. You need to have a teacher who sees your body.
Right.
there's no replacement for a teacher. But the thing is, someone like me who's like a total beginner doesn't want to start with a teacher right away. Wants to get a little bit of skill before we go in and bother a teacher, have something to start
The
with.
online stuff is great because you can little tidbits. All you need is little tidbits for the online stuff, because then it can just enough to practice for a little bit, and then it could get someone more into it. There's so many people, not me, but there's so many people that are really good at making beginner guitar exciting. You see them online. They're like, you play these two chords and you do this and it's these songs, and that is inspiring to get people to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff is necessary just as much as someone's like, all right, these are some superimposing triads on this. You have to be at a level to understand. But this is how you play Smoke on the Waters. We all fucking started playing something simple.
Yeah, I was gonna say that they're learning songs. The YouTube is great for that. To me, if you're going to somebody to learn, you're wanting a little more detail, a little more style. Like we'll do songs every, sometimes like a traditional song. But we also, all the various strums that go into playing the Domra and Dutar. You can't really get that to me from a video. Like watching somebody, it's like, holy shit, what are they doing? Especially
when
with
it's
the
going
right
fast,
hand.
it just looks like you're going like this.
Exactly. And I told you that before, and you've said, you use your thumb, and I'm like, hell, I couldn't even, you were going so fast, I couldn't see it.
I mean, when I started to play Dutar, it was a mystery. I would watch it and be like, I don't know. They're doing something and it's cool, but I don't know what that thing is.
Oh, yeah. It's way more complex than what people think. I've had 3 years of sounding like shit. And sometimes when it's funny, sometimes after a lesson, not always, sometimes I struggle for weeks, but then other times I'm like, oh, I get it. But during the lesson, it's like, oh, God, I sound like shit.
Well, the lesson is not the time to sound good. It's time to learn.
Yeah. Well,
No
you
one's
told me
gonna
that
sound as
early
good as
on.
they
It's
sound during the
my
lesson.
job to make you sound like shit.
Lessons are learning time.
It's my job to make you sound like shit.
That's why I do say that a lot.
Yeah.
I do say that a lot.
And every now and then I'll send Gabriel a clip or something, and I'll be like, I just wanted you to listen to this so you could hear me not sound like shit. Like,
Speaking of which,
what
I
does
actually
this
have
guy
a lesson
learn?
now. I actually have to go teach a lesson now. But hey, thank you guys so much for having me on.
Oh, well, thanks
Yeah,
for
I think
being
we're
on.
about getting close to wrapping up. I appreciate it, man.
Hey man, happy birthday. Nice to meet you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you so
Take
much.
care, Gabe.
Thank you
Yeah,
for joining
yeah.
us.
Thanks, Gabe.
Thanks for
Love you,
joining
man.
us.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Yay.
Well,
Yay.
folks,
He's such a cool guy.
yeah, he's such a great guy and such a phenomenal musician. I didn't
Oh
want to
my
like
God, yes.
bug him about the echo cancellation thing. Oh.
Yeah, what's going on with StreamYard and their echo cancellation?
Well, I have it
Sure.
on. I have it on his setting. I looked at that. It was put on, but it didn't cancel echoes.
With these guys, these pieces of software, sometimes they hide stuff from you and change things, and you don't even know it.
No, because you have someone on like that, you don't want to be bugging them too much. Can you stop? Can you stop?
So
I
it was
mean,
Gabriel.
A lot of the things can be fixed by just like giving
Headphones,
yeah, exactly. Headphones will fix a lot of the issues a lot of the times. Like
Yeah.
it's, and still, even sometimes stuff happens outside of
Oh,
I mean, you can't get around it. It's just like it happens. You can only mitigate and like get up to a certain point of like, all right, we covered most of our bases here, like, and everything else is just like you leave it to the
Yeah.
universe. Like,
Well, we didn't know for a long time. We were getting lag time with
we
me
were
and
even getting
Lawrence
lag tonight, here and there.
and
Well, I think that's all the people we had.
yeah, the more people that bog down the
Yeah.
it's like the more heads they are in the chat, like the more bandwidth it's pulling, and like it's just that's unavoidable. Like unless everybody's got like rocket fast internet, which not everybody does. So
No.
yeah,
Right.
that's the stuff.
exactly.
It's like there's literally like if you want to do like the podcasting type thing, like if you're doing it with other people, if you're in the same room, if you've got like nice microphones, like Lawrence, you have a nice microphone in front of you, like if you have the total package of like all of the gear and all of the tech, usually it's going to go off without a hitch, especially if you have people that are with you, that are joining the call that have headphones with a microphone built in or like this or that or the other thing. Like I made sure that my camera, which is it's an external, it's just a USB plugged into one of the ports. Like I made sure that with all my settings, like there's no audio being delivered from the camera.
Right.
It's all coming
Right,
from
right.
here.
Mhm,
And so like
yeah.
since these headphones have a microphone built in, like my speaker and my headphones are tailored to this. So it's like if not everybody's going to have the gear. Not everybody might not even have the technologically savvy aspect to like go through all of their volume mixer settings and like shut certain things off. Like it's just it's a crapshoot. You never know what's going to happen, and sometimes the programs will just give you problems,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's
And
it's
you
nobody's
even have
fault.
to you have to check it now and then because sometimes
Yeah,
the
we never had any
browser
problems the
changes
last
your
time he was on.
OS volume and everything.
Probably just the setting that got clicked off or something like that, or maybe sometimes people's internet will just cause that random stuff to happen anyway, and
I
nobody's
don't
at
want to
fault.
be there like, Gabe, can you go at headphones? He'll go away and then maybe not come back, And it's like, oh man. Oh, crazy night. Crazy night. Yeah,
That's
next
cool.
time we have
That's cool patterns that he was smacking on the
Oh, yeah.
guitar there. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
a really fast, like kind of triplet pattern. It was really cool.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Gotta
Oh,
watch
he
your,
is
gotta watch your fingers. You might like bruise your knuckles and stuff that.
well,
You build
him
up
and
muscle memory, I guess. But
yeah, exactly. Well, they like to do well, he does, and so does Consider the Source. They do all kinds of odd time signatures.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's unreal. So yeah, it's far from boring music.
Yeah, it's funny when he was playing the guitar, I was like, man, that thing's a lot cooler than a ukulele. Like a ukulele is like one of those things that like it's just became so absurdly like for my personal taste, like it's a trend that I never really like enjoyed or got behind, especially during the last 15 years of like overall musicianship, whether it's like modern, contemporary, pop, this, that, the other thing, indie people. I don't like the ukulele. Like I don't like it at all. And like there's something about it. Like I love its Hawaiian origins and I love its like story, but I don't like it as a
It's
sound.
overused by commercials.
Yeah, and like
it
you know,
started in the early 2000s. Every type of commercial started using ukuleles and bells and hand claps and everything
Yeah.
to make like
Thank
some
you,
sort of
Albert.
evil corporation seem like nice or something.
Yeah, and he was ripping on this like, tiny little thing, and I was like, man, that thing blows the ukulele out of the water. Like, it's just so
Yes.
much cooler.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
I mean,
But he-
even all the mods and the builds, like, like your all the cigar box guitars and like all those things, like they're smaller. Like my friend has like a banjolele, and like you could see how the guitars, they get like bigger and then full size and then like extra big. So it's like all the different variations on like the uke and then the bass uke. It's like they're just boring to me. So like all the other ones that are doing like cooler shit, or like Mike, the weird ass like hybrid sitar thing that you were just showing. Like, what is
Yes.
that? Did that have like just like 4 strings on it?
Yeah.
Why is there space for the other? There was extra space on the neck.
Well, it was a sitar.
Got you. Why didn't you leave the rest of those? Put more strings on the rest of it.
Well, the Tampere traditionally has 4, sometimes 5, but traditionally it's a 4-string instrument.
Okay. All right. So it's just 4 strings regardless.
Yeah, it's just a drone instrument. So if you listen to some Indian like sitar music, somebody is sitting back there, chances are, with one of those, and they're just doing a drone throughout. They'll hit it in whatever time signature they're doing. So
Cool.
yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, Indian music is something else. I love Indian music.
Wait, hold on. Stitch says ukulele is actually Portuguese in origin.
Might
Wow.
be. It could be.
I always thought it had a
Ukulele
Hawaiian
is
connotation
actually
to it. I guess
Portuguese in
I never
origin.
researched it that deep. So you learn something
No,
new every
mine
day.
either. But the funny thing is, like Gabe, he has an 8-string ukulele, which is like a 12-string guitar. But no
Interesting.
matter what Gabe picks up and touches, it has that Gabe flavor to it. It's like that's what I'm like. How the hell do you get this Middle Eastern sound or whatever he's doing? And he just now I have a baritone ukulele that I like, but it's not tuned traditionally. It's actually tuned B-E-B-E, which you find in Carnatic music. Carnatic guitar would be B-E-B-E-B-E. And, they do that sliding thing like Gabe does. So I do a lot of alternative tunings, but I love the baritone ukulele. But yeah, what you're talking about, I know what you're talking about. It's kind of, I get it.
It just got like way too oversaturated, and then like it's especially for me, like having friends and musician friends and in circles, and then like everybody's like, oh, I just got like my ukulele and now I'm gonna start like doing my thing, and it's just like, okay, like
Right.
I'm not trying to hate on it or anything. I'm really not.
No,
It's
no,
like,
I know what you're saying.
There is this just overall energy to it that was just like it just didn't register.
Stitch is
with
right.
me.
Stitch is right. The ukulele
Portuguese
is
brought
from
it to Hawaii to manage the field work. Wow, what a fact.
Yeah.
Madeira.
Thanks. Now I'll just
Madeira
commit that back
Island.
to memory and overwrite my the episode. That's good. Now I know more. Good. I'm happy about that.
I thought it was invented by the hipster culture.
Hipster culture?
Los hipsteros.
I mean, it's been so oversaturated for the past
The
15 years.
beatniks. Oh no,
Might as
that was
well.
the bongo.
Well, oh no, yeah, the bongos in the '60s, yeah. No, I remember early 2000s. A lot
Well,
of
I mean,
students
there
at
was
Miami
Tiny
Dade
Tim, let us
College,
not forget.
we're carrying them around. This one guy had like this little hat on, one of those like hats from like, the 50s or something. But wearing things out of date was popular
night.
amongst the hipsters.
Good night, Ista. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, thanks for joining us, Eastaphobos.
He's not going.
I
he's
DM'd you
passing
on
out.
Twitter. I DM'd you on
Mike, can we
Twitter.
have Gabe back when we do the episode of Darmok and Gelat at Tinagra?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to ask.
Please
Yeah.
ask him.
I forgot to mention anything about that. Yeah, he's a Star
He's
Well,
a
you
Trek.
Star
got his
Trek
email.
fan. I do not have his email, but
Well,
you guys have
Lawrence
his
has
email.
his email.
He's
Yeah,
a Star
I do,
Trek
but
fan.
He may not
He should be on
remember who I am.
Earworm.
He's like, oh, you're that Mike's friend, right?
He might like. He might love that. He knows who you are.
Kyle, you're also a Trekkie, right?
I love Star Trek. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Dude,
I love Star,
if
I
we
love
cover
Star
that
Trek
episode.
and Star Wars. I love it all. Like, you know, it's like space
Well,
and,
next
and
week we are
fantasy,
doing Babylon
sci-fi.
5. We're going to be doing Signs and Portents, the episode where Mr. Morden comes in. And
Wait, aren't we doing the opening song? I mean the
the
opening
theme song
the
will,
theme
will
song.
follow up the following
Yeah.
week. We had a request to do Babylon 5 next, so we'll do that. And then the first one of the new year will be back to the theme songs.
I haven't devoted any time to Babylon 5, but I tell you what sci-fi show I have been watching, which is actually quite 90s and pretty funny, is and very, very well made, is called Farscape. You ever watch that?
Yeah,
I've heard of
That's
it.
been recommended to me,
Oh.
but I haven't seen it.
Yes.
It's got tons of Jim Henson puppets in it. It's worth a
Oh,
watch.
wow.
Oh, there we go.
Awesome.
Jim
Dark
Jim
Crystal
Henson's
vibes.
Creature Shop made all of the stuff for this show, and it's like totally under the radar. It's got 4 seasons. Like every season's like 20 episodes long. Like it's a decent sized show, and the costume design, the aliens, the special effects, the practical makeup, all the puppets, like this, it's almost like if you've never seen it and you've seen everything else that the Henson family has done, it's like the last hurrah, because like it's the only thing that you haven't caught, and it's really, really good.
Oh,
Like
wow.
it's cheesy 90s sci-fi. It's got the comedy, it's got the drama, it's got the romance, it's got all that stuff for being, for being a space show. But the puppets and all the stuff makes the show so much better than like it just being kind of campy and cheesy. Like it's really good. Like I highly, highly recommend it.
Oh, Kyle, can we have you come back in for the tournament then?
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's the week after, right, Lawrence?
Yeah,
Not
it'll be
next
the
week, but the
week
week after.
Just
Yes.
shoot me an email to remind me.
sure,
And
sure.
yeah.
I'm sure you have Farscape on the list anyways, right, Lawrence? People already put it on the list.
I haven't seen it. I'll have to check it out.
It's really good. I highly
I'll
recommend
I'll
it.
pop-
Farscape.
I'll
Yeah.
see if I can pop it in somehow.
Yeah, Farscape. It
Pop
started
it
started in the early 90s, and it went for 4 seasons, and then they made like one like movie at the end where like the cast took a hiatus and they came back to do like one little movie. So it like kind of had like a little bit of a run, and it's the same sort of thing with like what happened with Star Trek: The Next Generation. Like, they made the show and then they started making individual movies and then they just stopped. It's like, at least, those certain shows, they at least had like an ending or they tied things together. Like, I think that the show lasted long enough where they tried to tie enough arcs together. I'm in the 3rd season right now. So like, I'm just at the first quarter of the 3rd season, and you're getting attached to certain characters and they all have certain archetypes, but really the makeup and the costume design and the puppets are like where the shit really shines. Like it's very cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it's on Tubi.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on Tubi? Okay.
Yeah, I just looked.
Yeah, you can watch it for free in a couple different places, I would imagine. Yeah.
I'm listening to the theme right now.
Oh.
Yeah. It's so
Got
it's so
grunts
like
and stuff.
yeah, it's like industrial 90s, like weird, like gritty, like it's got like in the show, there's lots and lots of like more fast paced, like that sort of EDM and techno that like was starting to come before the Matrix. So
Dude,
there's
and it's got like Middle Eastern singing in the thing.
yeah, the title track's cool, but like the music that's like interspliced in the actual show is like, it's like when that all of that weird industrial like dance music was starting to like be a thing in the 90s before like the Matrix like really made that type of like fast-paced techno popular. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's
like
cool.
jungle and
Yeah, exactly. It's cool. The show's got taste. Like it's funny. It's got a lot of humor. like all the characters are really nicely archetyped and blocked out. Like it's totally worth the watch. I highly recommend it.
Ooh,
Definitely
for
got to
the
check
on.
it out. Yeah, you're the second person to recommend it to me, and I've been wanting to check it out. So
Yeah, you'll
yes.
probably love it because like after the first 2 episodes, I was like, I'm watching this show. Like that's it was just like instantaneous.
Right.
Cool beans. I
Yeah.
think you'd love Bab 5 too, though.
I've heard good things, and I've watched some reviews and stuff on YouTube of like film critics and people talking about it over the years, and like it's just like it's on the list. Like I should take a peek at it.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
to be
it's
too.
Stargate. It's the Stargate series and Babylon 5 and Battlestar Galactica. Those are the ones that I haven't
I
devoted
know
any,
there's so much
any
to
time
catch up on.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, well now.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are all in
So
the
little
tournament.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Well,
we do
folks-
got Battlestar Galactica in the tournament, both the new and old series, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I love my hoodie, by the way.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much for wearing your Death Card hoodie.
I haven't
Thank
taken it
you.
off. I put it on like 2 or 3 days ago. I haven't taken it off.
It must be cold up there.
I did take a
Awesome.
shower, but I put the hoodie back on afterwards. So,
What an awesome endorsement. Thank you.
I got some people when I was walking through the grocery store the other day. Like people were just like staring at it as I was walking by them, and I was like, it's cool. But like people see it, they're like, that's the Death Card, and like people that are like into tarot and that sort of stuff, they're like, they'll look at it first, but then they see that it's holding an instrument, and it like
instrument.
shifts the whole vibe of it completely. And then they have to look again, and it's like I do like the cat one, but this design I think is superior.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
thank
does that
you.
mean?
Yeah, it's a like I'm gonna have to look at that twice, sort of like interaction. Like they'll just be like, oh, okay. And,
Well, I kept the traditional symbology in there, but of course, yeah, the CBG, that's, yeah.
and yeah, I love it. It's a great hoodie. It's nice and soft. It's a good product. I'm happy with it. Thanks for
Yeah, we
hooking
like.
me up.
Yeah,
Our
that's
pleasure.
why we like
Bonfire.
Bonfire. Yeah, because
Yeah,
no
and
sweatshop labor and
yeah, no, these are threads from. They only source threads from what do you call responsible manufacturers, and so it's a little more pricey, but you're not buying stuff that was produced in a sweatshop or by slave labor, and they have
and they have organic cotton
verified.
options and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I dig it. Thanks again. I'm very appreciative of the hoodie. And
My
Mike,
pleasure.
I hope you had a nice birthday.
I did, man.
Did you make yourself a nice a birthday breakfast or a lunch or a dinner or anything like that?
Well, actually, me and the wife went out last night to a very, very nice restaurant,
Good.
and a hiker friend of mine was our server. So that was really nice, and we tipped her very well.
Great.
Cool.
Yeah, we've started this tradition. My wife didn't want presents; she wanted to go out to a nice restaurant. So we did that, and they had all these lights set up outside, and so we walked their little pathway and had some nice lights. So yeah, it was enjoyable.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
we
and
ate,
then
we
this
ate out last night too, and we did a little walk beforehand. It's a village where they had some trails in the woods and stuff, and so we
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
walked
a
that a
nice
little
time of
bit.
year to be out in the woods. Yeah. Except here you can't go too deep because you'd run into panthers and stuff you don't want to run into. So we didn't go too deep into the trails, just, where we could
Panthers,
still
huh?
see the the trails so there's a village 5 minutes from our house, and they have nature trails, and the trails have like two parts. The beginning parts, a mile and a half where, they're
you could
paved,
still
and then
see
it gets
houses.
yeah, and then you get into the part where there's brush and woods and cenotes, really deep ones too.
Mm.
And they're not kept and there
Mhm.
is wildlife. And in that village, there have been many panther spottings.
Wow.
Any
Sometimes
attacks?
people, cats,
Any
yeah.
He said attacks.
attacks?
No, not attacks. Spottings.
Oh, okay.
I know one story where a lady there's a little restaurant in there, and then there's like the office kind of complex in the center of the little town. She was just closing up shop for the evening, and there was a panther like standing up against the window looking inside.
Hmm.
And so right next to the Swanee River, this is right on the Swanee River. You can see the Swanee. It's very wild. I mean, we saw like a group of deer. Where there are deer, there are predators.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm sure you got
So-
alligators.
Well, there are alligators in the Swanee, but gators are not aggressive, and if you
No,
don't,
they're not.
you'd have to mess with one, that has a nest but I've never. You can hear the panthers,
Yeah.
but I've never seen one.
Have the
Don't want to.
pythons made it up your way yet?
The
We
rattlesnakes.
We haven't seen it. No, well, the rattlesnakes were.
Well, yeah, rattlesnakes, but pythons.
Yeah, there was a
pythons
big.
are the invasive ones.
Yeah, there was a big invasive python like explosion in Florida, and like
Yeah,
people
well, I
are
just wondered if they made
No,
it
that's
up their way.
That's more central and south.
I've
Okay.
eaten it. I've eaten it before. It's not a bad. It's not
It's
a bad.
not a bad meat.
Nope.
Hmm.
It's pretty good. I mean, like, it's like rabbit, where it's like there's lots of bones. It's a tiny. There's not a lot of meat. So like, if you do take it, it's like it's good to. I turned it into a stew. Like I was able to get some in New York somehow like maybe 15 years ago or something like that. I was like searching for wild game meat and this and that, and I got python, and I just cooked it in a stew.
Mm.
And I mean, it's a simple white meat.
Is it fishy kind of?
It's like all the
It's supposed
reptiles.
to taste like chicken.
All the reptiles and amphibians, it's basically like the taste of like aquatic chicken. It's like a little bit of fish and a little bit of chicken.
Chicken of the sea.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like it's not bad, but if you braise it and you cook it like in a crock pot with other stuff, it's just going to take on the flavors of like the dish. So it doesn't have an off-putting taste or anything. It's just like a alternative protein that like probably people should maybe be eating more, because there's a python
They're
problem.
abundant and they're invasive. They've been telling people throughout Florida, don't harass the king snakes. Those are like the black garden snakes
Yeah.
with the little
yeah.
white belly. It's like, don't mess with them because they eat other snakes, including the invasive ones. And so, yeah, no, we,
Haven't been
Yeah, the
bothering
rattlesnake venom apparently does not affect them. They eat rattlesnakes as well.
Wow.
Possums do. Yeah, they're immune to the
No,
rattlesnake.
the king snake.
King snake. But we do feed possums around our house for the rattlesnakes, because possums eat the
Yeah, they're
rattlesnakes
immune
and they're
too.
immune. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
haven't seen any king snakes around the house, but I was turning over a pot once, and there was a rattlesnake in there right
Really?
next to the house. And so, yeah, possums are
Okay.
having cat food often.
Yeah.
Well,
You
there's
ain't
one
got
that
any Eastern Diamondbacks around, do you?
I don't know.
That is
I-
that is the biggest. People think it's the Western Diamondback. The Eastern Diamondback is the largest rattlesnake.
The one in the pot was an American pygmy. It was an
Oh, a pygmy
American
rattler.
pygmy. Yeah, pygmy
Ah, little
rattler. I know we have the larger ones, but I haven't seen those.
I saw a rattlesnake once on there's this mountain called Mount Allender where Connecticut, Massachusetts, and New York all converge.
Ooh.
And it's where they share a state line. And it's called Mount Allender. It's a really beautiful place. I go camping there when I was back on the East Coast with my friends, and we were hiking there and camping out there one, I guess either summer evening or late summer, and we heard this rattle, this jiggle. It was just like where was it coming from? And we didn't know. We kept on walking around on the trail, and then all of a sudden the rattle started getting louder and louder, and then we luckily spotted it. I have a picture of it. I'll have to. It's probably in my deep like Facebook archives or whatever. But we snapped a pic of it, and this thing was gorgeous. It was all curled up in like, the spiral little curl that they tend to sit in, and it was like off in a tiny little like gully, like kind of right off the trail. So like if it's like if you stepped in the wrong spot because you had to take a pee or do something, you might have really startled it. But I remember snapping a pic of it. And the thing was like, it was like gorgeous. It was dark copper brown.
Oh wow!
Like it was like really red, but it was dark like adobe clay, like brown red, and it had tons of crazy patterns on it and stuff. And I snapped a pic of it, but they're pretty cool. They're dangerous but fun. I think all the creatures of the world are awesome, even if some of them can take you out. Like they're cool.
Well, rattlesnakes tend to actually not be aggressive.
Yeah,
unless you try to pick them up or step on them.
Yeah, it's it's always an accidental thing, It's like
Well, most snake bites actually are people that pick them up. Yeah. That is the majority of snake bites. People try to pick them up. I guess they think they're Steve Irwin or something, which they're not.
I will never ever try that.
It didn't go well
never
for him.
Never try that.
And man, that was so
from
sad.
A safe distance.
Like he got the freaking stingray tail in his chest.
Oh God,
like,
yeah.
Totally like crappy way to go. Like, and it was like, he was a master at his job.
Oh
it's
God,
like,
yeah.
There's no rhyme or reason. Like sometimes the universe is just like, sorry, like accidents happen, and like it's crazy that way.
Yeah, it was such a fluke thing.
Yeah, his son and his daughter are kicking ass though, and that's
they are. Yes, they are.
His son and his daughter are kicking a lot of ass and like keeping his name like and carrying on the tradition, which is nice to see.
That is awesome. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's cool. I caught like a YouTube video or something like over the past couple of months where I was like, oh shit, like there's like that kid's name is Irwin. I was like, that's the crocodile hunter's kid. I was like, he's old. I was like, now he's an older guy and he's like doing this shit.
Oh God, yeah, they're both they're married and
it's all full circle. That's really cool stuff. Like I like
Amazing.
that. That's nice.
Yeah.
You guys are you all hooked up for the holidays? You guys got like some lights and a Christmas tree or any of that the festivities stuff?
Yeah, we have year-round lights. Actually.
Year-round lights.
Well, yeah, we have
it's
these
nice
Edison
at night
lights.
to have some light. Some decorative lights that just make things look.
We
better
have lights year-round out on the homestead, and I couldn't bring myself to take down the Christmas tree last year, so we've had it up year-round. Oh yes, the cats like it.
That's hilarious.
We're not the only ones. It seems to be a southern thing because even like the doctor's office we go to, there's they just like they just change what decorations they put on it, like
they had Easter
like
decorations
for
Valentine's.
and then in March they put on clovers and everything.
Oh, and it's not just for Christmas; it's for Halloween too. They're these giant animatronic skeletons from Lowe's that people put up. They're like 10 to 15 feet. It's as tall as a tree, and I'm sure they're very hard, I guess, to install. So instead of taking them down after Halloween, they dress them up for Christmas.
That's
funny. So there are a few people who have giant skeletons dressed as Santa in front of their homesteads. It's bizarre, but it's awesome.
I think all the big animatronics that you can buy at like Spirit Halloween and Lowe's are pretty fun. I think the inflatable lawn ornaments though are where I draw the line. I'm like,
I don't like those.
I'm like, I'm not gonna go there, but I will get the animatronic or like the gigantic 10-foot skeleton that's just like, you gotta. It's like I like the creepy and the macabre, but like, when you see like a cartoon witch that's an inflatable, like it's not. It doesn't.
Yeah,
hit
it's
me in
not
the
the
same
vibe.
spot.
No.
Yeah. I'll take an inflatable cat. Like that's where I'll make a
Oh, cats! You
yeah,
you could
cats are
take
cool.
them as anything.
Oh, yeah,
Cats are
exactly.
cool.
I'll accept
Yeah.
the cat in any form.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's
They need
nice.
their own holiday.
I'm glad that you all are feeling festive and
Yep.
whatnot. Great.
Yes.
Yeah,
This was
and,
fun.
yes, it was, and I think Mike, you're probably ready for. Well, I mean, do you have to work this week, Mike?
Yeah, I got a 2-day work week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Work tomorrow and Tuesday, and then
Yeah, I
5
have
days
like
off.
5 recordings I should work on tonight, but I might just try to just get them done early tomorrow.
Mike is really getting ready to have a party and a margarita later. So
No alcohol. I had my Corona NA.
okay.
There you go.
Oh, you could
That's
have
fine.
a nice kefir margarita.
Well, I do have some chocolate Reese's ice cream in the refrigerator.
Oh, that's
There
even
you
better.
go.
Never mind.
I've been
never mind.
not partaking in ice cream for long enough. I saw it on sale. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
it's my
that's,
birthday.
Yeah.
that's a birthday treat. You enjoy your ice cream. That's
Yeah,
that's
there
great.
you go.
Yes.
But
Ice
yeah,
cream
then
all day.
I'll soon be off to bed. Yes.
Great. This was fun.
Yeah,
It was fun.
It's great seeing you again, Kyle.
Hey, a pleasure to chat with all of you, Liza, Mike, Lawrence. I love you guys, and
Love you
be
too, man.
be well. Okay, happy birthday, Mike, and I
Thank
hope you
you.
all have a beautiful Christmas and a happy New Year and all
You
that
as
stuff.
well, brother.
Rock on.
All right. Yes. Happy birthday, Mike, and to all our chat. A Merry
Thank you.
Christmas
Yes,
if you
everyone.
Celebrate. If not, season's
thanks, chat.
tidings.
Thank you, Stitch.
Yes.
Stitch is the man.
Great seeing you again,
Albert.
Stitch.
Scott.
Scott,
Yeah, all of you. Thank you.
Yes.
we
Scott,
had a
you've
really
been
nice chat today.
our
Oh my
warrior.
gosh, you guys are great.
I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
We'll
I
have
think
to get
for
some of them back
Christmas-
on singularly.
For
I
Christmas
should not be using
Eve,
big words tonight.
for Christmas Eve, I think we'll be at Liza's parents well, I'll probably while there try to check out Mr. Brown because he streams Christmas Eve, and
There
so
you
I'll
go.
probably be in the chat there a little bit. But other than that, folks, we'll be seeing you next Sunday.
There we go.
In the new year, we will be starting up Fridays. It's just these last 2 weeks.
I was kind of glad,
together the
actually. I've
time.
been really, really busy. So,
Yeah.
although I am looking forward to King Crimson in
Oh,
the
yeah.
court of the Crimson King. Yes.
Yeah, I think we'll be doing
So,
that.
but I
right
think that's
after-
wise. Wait till after the holidays.
Yeah, I think Friday is the 2nd of January.
Cool.
Will be our beginning. And,
Good deal.
That's when we'll do In the Court of the Crimson King, and then that Sunday I think is the theme song day. This next one is a big B5. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Well, I think that we're going to call it a night, folks. It was a fun
Good
one.
night, everyone.
And
Yeah,
thank you for joining us in the chat. Scott Hovind, thanks for holding it down. And everyone who remained.
Yeah.
B5 next time, it looks like it'll be Signs and Portents, the introduction of Mr. Morden.
Good
All
deal.
right, get your Vorlon
Lawrence,
hats
Liza,
on.
have a Merry
Yeah.
Christmas. I'm going to go get
We
some
will.
ice cream.
All
Go
right.
for it, Mike. Happy birthday.
Thank
All
you.
right.
We'll see you next time, everyone.
Take care.
Yep.
Bye.
Ciao.
Beep, 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 beep.
Uh-oh, outro.
Trying. Yeah.